All right, people, welcome to The Ben Show. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about my timeline and what sort of work you can expect from me in the future. So, right now, I'm working on a portrait of a friend riding a T-Rex, and it's got all of these different weapons and stuff coming out of it, like a minigun coming out of the mouth, lasers on its head, and it shouldn't take me too much longer. I might do some sort of unveiling video, might not, but I'll just cross that bridge whenever I get to it. The next thing immediately after that, I'm going to be working on these figures for the My Little Pony fan base. It's not necessarily the first choice that I would do, but there seems to be some sort of demand for it, so I'm just going to go with that. And the way that I'm actually going to do this is I'll rig up an injection mold system with an old air compressor to suck the gas out of the plastic, and then kind of switch it and compress that and use that to inject into these specially made rubber and fiberglass molds so that you can get a pretty good quality product each and every time. And eventually, once you get the process down, you could hand that over to some high school kids or something like that. But basically now I'm just going to make one and see where it takes me, see what happens with that. If that, goes good, you could use the sort of fan base that you got from that and use it to, I guess, parlay it into the Gary Gears project, which would be, one of the next things I'd be doing after that. And in order to get this done, the Gary Gears, I would be finishing the design first and maybe make a pilot episode or something like that. It's just going to be a web series right now. But finish the designs, create the characters in a 3D editor program, ZBrush, then carry those into a poser program so you can set up the scenes and stuff like that. And basically kind of churn this stuff out like a factory, so I don't have to be completely involved with it all the time. So that's why it's going to be taking kind of long. I want to set this thing up to where I'm not going to get tired of doing it. It's all the work's going to be basically taken care of. We set the poses and then, just sketch them out on pen and paper or in Photoshop so they get this kind of hand-drawn feel to them. See where that goes. Other dumb stuff. Of course, Chris Chan Country. That's going to be, after the Brony stuff. I might do that maybe immediately after the Brony stuff, see if I can get some money going from that. I'd like to get Anthony A-Log Legato involved on that too, for like the 5th episode. So if anybody knows him, or if Anthony, you're listening to this right now, I'm calling you out. So get a hold of me. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I'd like to do some country music later on. Particularly this one song I've written about a 3-way with Bill O'Reilly and Ronald Reagan. So I guess I'll just sing a bit of it for you now. If you don't like that, just skip ahead like a minute or so. Table for one, Friday at 11. My girl left me and my dog went to heaven. Nothing left for me here, so I'll be on my way. But when you caught my eye, I knew I had to stay. And it seems just like only yesterday was the end of my rope. Had nothing left to lose. I had lost all my hope, but now I'm watching Fox News, and that Bill O'Reilly captivates my heart with his way. I'm fiscally responsible every single day, and I might not be gay, but let me tell you something, I would have a three-way with Bill O'Reilly and Ronald Reagan. And part of the reason why I wrote that song is I had a bet with my dad to see who could get on the O'Reilly factor first. You know, I figure if I make that song and if it becomes somewhat popular, he's going to include it on like the most ridiculous items of the day or something, whatever he does. And then my dad will owe me like, $5. So that's largely the purpose of that. Pretty much going to hold off on any web development projects until other things come into fruition and I've got a sizable fan base to actually merit something like that. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep using free stuff and, teach kids art classes, sell noodles, make cheap jewelry, and sit old people, like gray hair and stuff. That's basically it. That's what I do. So have a good one. Take care. Bye.